Okay, so you're snoozing. The 6 hours goes by. Uh, you hear minor commotion outside of as more and more guards are shuffling by. You start to hear. This is for Nico and Reparo. You hear drop ships lifting off and leaving. More landing in the distance.
Okay. What time of day is it right now?
We are probably now mid, or probably afternoon, like lunchtime around.
Okay.
As soon as I crawl off the cot.
If I need any kind of sustenance, I'll see if I can find some food.
You have rations on you, don't you?
I think so.
Okay. So you can chow down on those. You can have a bite of the Grox jerky that you found, which Eli found.
As soon as I crawl out of the cot, I'm going to look down at the stump, hold up my dice, and look over to Nico. May I?
Outside.
Does see me?
They'll?
The men with guns. The other men with guns that are less understanding.
Well, they'll certainly see the void when you can't control it, regardless if you're outside or inside.
Have you ever been working on one of your tech pieces and had sparks fly and things happen that you didn't intend?
Not on the scale of your void.
You just haven't found a big enough piece of tech yet.
It's void. It's called void, right? I keep messing it up.
Warp.
Warp. That's what I mean. Warp. What were you saying? Sorry. What did you say?
Could you find somewhere to do it out of sight, outside?
I'm going to pocket the dice. I'll just wait until we have a safer location. I don't want to wander off.
I mean, we're kind of in the middle of the barracks here. There's a lot of people in a very small area.
I'm going to just kind of nod as he's saying that.
I mean, we have 6 problems. We don't need more than 6 problems to deal with in a short while. Right?
Right. Yes. Cleansing. Tiring. Maybe they won't need cleansed much.
Maybe.
Did you do that in character, the scoffing there?
Yeah.
I don't want to cleanse everyone. That would be boring. Only those that need it.
I don't even acknowledge that.
Questions your judgment on those who need it.
Yeah, exactly.
Understandable.
I question his judgment also on those who don't need it.
Yep.
Do you say that?
No.
Oh.
I don't say that. Unless he actually said that in character. Was that in character that you said that? Nico?
What?
Did you actually say that in character? He questions your judgment on those who need it?
Yep.
Oh, well, then I did reply with, yeah, I also question his judgment on those who don't need it. I did say that then. Yeah.
Well, upon you saying that, I would say, well, I don't think that you two need it. Why would you question that?
I just shake my head.
It's not about me.
Shouldn't our cargo be arriving?
Cargo?
Or
Grox
people-
meat.
You referring to the 6?
It's raise an eyebrow.
Or people, Eli?
So was Quintus, no?
People
So
are
was
complex.
Jerks.
People
Don't
are
forget about
complex,
Gaston.
Eli. They have attachments. They have relationships. They have
Yes. Some have fewer attachments than others. Hold up my stuff.
consequences lead to that.
Your words are lost on him, I say. You'd be better off just having a discussion with the wall. I go back to making modem sounds.
Luck doesn't last forever.
When he starts to modem sounds and turn to you, I don't think he likes me.
Really?
Who gave you that
Up.
impression?
Up until this point, I was certain we were very close friends, but I'm not entirely sure he likes me.
When did you inject yourself with Obscura?
I'm not aware that I did.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Things have been clearer since.
When you
This?
do your dice rolly thing, does it affect your mind as well every time?
Not that I'm aware.
Could it?
Maybe.
So you tap your head, is there like residual damage from the plate?
I don't know.
Well, your memory's still good, although your definition of events is a little bit different.
I think we get the same basic need to know details around the same.
I think our difference is I make my own luck.
Luck is you just gotta kind of go with the flow,
Yeah.
the fall of the dice, if you will.
I don't take chances.
Shall we go and inspect our people?
Is that time?
I'm assuming so. He said 6 hours, and I'm pretty sure that's how long I've rested.
Okay, so you guys head up. Yes.
Yeah, if it's
That was the
if it's
question.
been that time, yeah.
Yep, it's been over 6
Does
hours.
does my alarm go off like?
Yeah, just as Eli said, it's been about that time your alarm clock goes off.
Smack him on the side of the head looking for a snooze button.
Frantically jabbing the fork in places it shouldn't go.
No, I'm just going to cup him on the what looked like it might have been an ear at one point.
I hit away his hand if he's trying that.
Okay, you guys head out, and as you exit that smaller room into the front room, you realize that all the military gear in that room that you passed through is gone. Like they've cleaned up and they're getting ready to head out.
Aww.
As you step out of the building, there's still some PDF guards milling about doing stuff, but there's considerably less than there was before.
Okay.
And you're starting to see there's what you think is the Baron guards. There's a little bit more of them than you remember seeing.
I see. Okay.
So which way are you heading? You're heading back to the HQ?
I guess so.
Yeah, it's just down the road a bit, so you head that way, and Are you heading in or what?
Yeah.
Okay, you head in. It's the same two guards you saw before, except now there's Baron guards in this anteroom also.
Okay.
So they're looking. You're standing in that room. They're looking at you. You're looking at them.
Here.
Just see the commissar.
What's their demeanor?
Just on
guards?
guard. They're eyeballing the Baron, like they're kind of puffed out chests, kind of each making a.
So they're not hostile when we step in. They're not looking like
No, they're
intrigued or interested in the three that just walked in, or
no, they've seen you before. Are the Baron? Or are you talking about the other guys?
I'm talking about the Baron guards.
They give you a once over. They don't seem to be too interested in you. They kind of look towards the other guards and who didn't react to you, and kind of take their cue from that, and then continue staring at them. Like they're basically having almost a stare off with the PDF guards.
Right. Yep. Yeah. Posturing.
Yeah, they're a bunch of peacocks right now.
Right.
Okay, so you said that one of them that I'm here to see, the commissar.
I would have, yeah.
Okay. So he pops his head in, and you hear him mumble something, and then he comes back out and says, "Yeah, head in." Actually, he says, "Just wait a second." And then you see the door open, and the commissar's pulling on his jacket and putting his big rim. It's not a big rimmed hat. It's a tall hat. Think like navy hat, but with a large rim, like Russian, I believe.
Okay.
Do you know what hat I'm talking about?
No.
Like the battle cruiser guys in StarCraft wear them.
Yeah.
Pirate hat?
No, not pirate hat.
No, it's like a military looking.
Oh, okay.
It's a Russian army visor cap. I'll get you a link.
Don't show me too much. I might like it. And that's going to be bad for everybody. Me especially.
No more for whoever's wearing the hat.
Well, I think that I might be being watched now. So I'm pretty sure the moment the flames started to erupt from everybody within 6 meters of me, I wouldn't be being watched anymore.
Okay, so you see the commissary comes out, slips on his leather trench coat, pulls his hat on, begins walking. As he leaves the door, are you guys like in his way between him and the exit?
Oh, heck yeah.
I'd step out of the way if he's planning to exit.
He's moving there, like, kind of like, get the fuck out of my way. Like, do you know who I am? Do you get out of his way?
This
I
Baron
tried
dude?
to. I'm
What's that?
obviously slow.
This Baron guy?
No, the commissar. This is the commissar that's leaving.
Why is he leaving? We don't know. He's
You don't
just
know.
trying
You
to
saw
get out of the room.
you saw the guard pop his head in and just says, "Wait right here," and then the commissar heads out and he's making his way towards the door. And as he's leaving, he says, "Follow me."
A hat like that, right? I link in Zoom. I linked in Zoom.
I linked it in Skype for you too.
I follow behind him as best I can.
I don't necessarily get out of anybody's way.
Okay, so are you blocking him from exiting the door?
Nah, I just whatever. The character's not. Nico's not really interested in.
Okay, so if you're in, he gives you kind of a stare down if you're in his way. Like, do you mind?
Walk around.
He brushes past you.
Yeah.
As he leaves, like the two at the door fall in line. The Baron guards appear to be staying behind. Oops. And
They still got spares.
They do.
Okay.
They're not attached to their backs right now. They're holding them because they would be hitting the ceiling.
Okay. Following.
Yeah. So the commissar exits. You guys exit behind. What's the marching order?
I'm in the back.
Fall
All right,
back.
I'll head out first then, unless Eli's heading out first. I'd rather be behind him.
So I'll head up first.
Okay, so it's the commissar exit. His two bodyguards, Eli, then Reparo, then Nico. Roll me awareness, please, Ryan. Or Nico.
Just
Jesus.
Nico?
Yeah, just Nico.
Oh, okay.
Well, you can all roll it. Sorry, all of you roll it. You saw
Doesn't
shit.
Mine's 4 degrees of success, if that matters.
Okay, so Eli or Nico, you see as you guys are walking towards wherever the commissar is leading you, you realize there's an elderly lady in the crowd. I'm going to link you what she looks like. She's very short. She's wearing... her clothes are out of place. That's what clues you in that she's not. She shouldn't be... She's not the rabble that would live here. She's not with the guard, and she's not with the Baron. She's dressed up. She looks really nice. She's trying to stay hidden. Like, nobody else seems to be noticing her or paying much attention. She's just nonchalantly staying with you guys as you go. Reparo, you notice the same thing. What clues into you is the fact that she doesn't fit in with the guards or the...
Sorry, you said she's following us?
She's in
the crowd.
She's in the crowd. She's just kind of bobbing along, just keeping an eye on you. Like, that's what...
She doesn't look like she belongs there.
She doesn't look... Yeah, the fact that she's not military, she doesn't behave military is what you pick up on.
Is she with us if we're looking towards her?
No, you never catch her gaze, but you get the feeling that she's definitely watching you guys.
Okay.
Like, you'll lose her for a second, and then she'll pop up in another area. And, like, it does... Like, what she's doing doesn't appear to have a purpose. So that's how you're able to pick up that she's faking it.
Right.
Yeah.
I look back at Nico and I say,
You realize he's staring at the same thing.
yeah. I say, what's her deal?
Kind of just like...
She seems out of place.
Or how close are we to these other guys? Like,
It's
they're right with us, are they not?
Yeah, you're following in line. Like, it's probably the commissar and the two guys are on either side of him, and you guys are in marching order behind.
I'd probably tell him, like, just not now. Just
You
keep
said
an
to
eye
me?
on her. Yeah. Just keep an eye out.
Maybe she is the one we were supposed to contact?
Maybe. Let's do this task. Just keep an eye out for her.
Okay.
Okay, so you continue marching along, trudging along. You come to, like, a large area that's been cleared out. You see, like, the footprints in the ground of the landing gear for a number of transport carriers. And there's one that's kind of parked in the center, and there's a number of guards surrounding it.
Okay.
It's faced away from you, so its rear hatch is pointing towards you. And then and the commissar, as you join the semicircle that's formed around this rear gate, he turns around and looks at you and says, "The 6 are in there. Now, are you positive they've been corrupted?
We
I'll
don't.
be able to tell you for sure soon.
Has
We don't know yet.
you guys notice also Danita has now she's broken out of one of the guards that were waiting in that semicircle, and she's now standing right beside the commissar.
Who's standing beside the commissar? Sorry,
Danita.
Who's that?
Vanetta?
Danita.
Oh.
Like he acknowledges her presence. They kind of exchange a glance, and they kind of reach in to like whisper, like she whispers something in his ear.
Gotcha.
Can the 6 come out here?
This is your show.
They're probably restrained in there, I'd imagine. I'm not. This is out of character. I'm saying this, but
Let's bring them out one at a time.
Very well. He motions to the guard closest to you who heard that, and he heads up and he pushes on one of the buttons near the hatch, and you see the big folding door come down from the back of the transporter, and you see strapped to the either sides are the 3-on-3 are the 6 men. Their hands are in handcuffs in front of them. So he steps, once the ramp hits the bottom, he steps up a bit and grabs one of them by the handcuffs and tells him to walk down the ramp. As he steps out, like, all the guns come up and take aim on this person.
Good. This pleases me.
What's
Oh,
that?
that's good. If he suddenly turns large and ugly, I would prefer that there were lots of guns pointed at
It's funny that you're like, good.
him.
You just see him doing the Mr. Burns excellent, or the Mr. Burns excellent with one hand now.
yeah.
All right.
Like that.
Yeah.
I got 2 degrees of success on my science.
So how does that work?
I'm going to it now. There we go. Science, whatever.
Science.
Science.
Most common use is to detect the presence or absence of daemons or other psychers. To do so, you make the test. On a success, you extend your senses out by a number of meters equal to your perception bonus plus 1d10. Each degree of success allows you to add an additional d10 meters plus perception bonus. All right, hang on. Let me do that first part. My perception bonus is a 4, so I've got 12 from that plus 3d10. So 3d10 plus 12 is 40 meters. Wow.
So you
Okay.
ping all. You basically get a ping on all demons.
Yeah, demons. In each. Okay.
Psychers.
I can test to detect unusual psychic phenomena, areas where real space has been disrupted, areas where immaterium seems to be blocked or shielded against. Yeah, okay. With 2 degrees of success, I get the exact location of individuals channeling or blocking immaterium.
Okay, so like this wave of invisible psychic energy that nobody but you can see kind of emanates out of you, almost like a sonar ping. Waves out. You start getting these hits all over the place, but they're not the normal humans. They're not abhumans or anything. There's no psychic. You're not getting any psychic presence except for one up in the back of the hold. Not the one that just walked down, but there's something. You're not getting a demon sense from it though.
All right. So I'm focusing on this. So when that one comes down, I'm like, this one is clean.
Yeah. Okay. So the
I want to be measuring Eli for bullshit every step of the way. I don't think. Yeah, I just want to make sure.
Okay, roll me your
Okay. Hold on. Let me just. Yep. Okay. That would be 3 degrees of fail.
You have no idea. You're pretty sure. Yeah, you're like, I don't know why this is like voodoo to me. Like,
Okay. So that one's clear.
okay, so the commissar says, release him. Looks at him and says, get yourself stowed away and prepare to ship off. The guard salutes him and walks off. See him breathe a deep sigh of relief. The gun's pointed lower a bit.
Next one.
So brings him out.
Is this the one I pinged off?
It's not the one you got the ping on.
All right. I get nothing off of this guy. You said.
Right. He's a normal human.
All right. It's clean.
Do I have to scrutiny every time he does that, or do we just use my fail as the whole thing?
You can scrutiny every time if you want.
My character's judging him, basically. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That's degree of success. So he's obviously telling the truth, judging by what you said.
Find out. He's got to roll a deception against you.
Okay.
Or Jesse. As far as you can tell, everything's fine.
Okay.
Congratulations, son.
Same kind of thing happens, and he motions to release him, and he heads off.
Okay.
Okay, the next one comes down. This is not the one that you got the ping off of.
Okay. I'm going to look at this one pretty hard. Does he look nervous?
He is. You see a bead of sweat come down as you kind of circle him, giving him a once over. Nobody knows that you actually already know things. You're continuing to do some sort of ritual as far as they can tell. Like, as they realize you get closer to him and you give him a once over, the guns kind of come back up. Like, they were already up, but then you see them sort of like lock it in a little bit harder. Like they're getting ready to.
Turn back. You're clean, but you should watch those impure thoughts.
He just, like, his eyes are as wide as saucers, and he just looks at you and looks at the commissar, who just gives the head nod, like, get the fuck out of here.
Okay, DZ. I have 2 degrees of success on that one.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Eli.
He's clean.
Actually, you pick up that something. He's not lying, but there was some extra. There was a little extra flirt, like a little theatrics in there that maybe shouldn't have been.
Okay. Yeah, definitely then. Eli. Say it with that tone.
Bring forth the next.
Victim. I mean,
Okay, so the next guy comes, the other guard brings him down. He's standing in front there, and this is the one that you got the slight ping off of.
Okay.
And we are going to find out what happens after a break. So stay tuned on Twitch. We'll be right back. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Tune in tomorrow for the next episode. Click like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that fun stuff. And we'll see you in a bit. Thanks, bye.